He's right about that.
That's
As
cool.
our very own
Oh
Sasha
shit!
Banks,
Yay! Happy day! Happy day! She's free!
Mercedes, Mercedes,
Woo!
excuse me,
Mercedes.
Mercedes
There you go.
Banks. Now, I want to
Martinez.
Baby,
go over
you're
this.
free!
I want to go over this one more time for those listeners. We at the weekly replay cannot confirm or deny that she is been fired or let go or released from WWE. The only thing we're gonna say give you is what we've gathered so
I'm
far.
just gonna
Number
say
one,
I hope it's true because man, I hope she's free.
Wrestling Inc. was the first one who reported that he had, and this is from Raj on Twitter, he had heard that she was released by WWE and was granted her release. That was number one. Number two, WrestleVotes on Twitter then confirmed that backstage on Raw, everybody was saying that she was released. That's number two. Number three, PWI Insider, though, has reported a different report that's saying that internally she is still listed on the roster. Now, this is all to say that, however, according to Sean Ross Rapp and Fightful, they have reported that WWE has removed Sasha Banks signs digitally from SmackDown. So take that with you, Will.
They
But with
have.
that
I saw
being
the
said,
photos of that already.
yes, and I was gonna put that up as well. So on one hand, and again, this is us speculating, but on one hand, you have what appears to be, and we'll see if it pops open. There it is. Again, this is from Fightful Wrestling. On one hand, you can see the Sasha a tweet that a thing that said Sasha Crew for life,
Yep, I saw that.
and then on their digitally altered, it is a blank sign completely.
Yeah, they got their little minions to edit it for them, little bastards.
So, with that being said, now everybody, even hashtag thank you, Sasha, was trending worldwide today. And now all eyes are on Mercedes Banks, a name termed by Twitter themselves,
Come
wanting
on,
her to
come
be
over. The
all
grass is
elite.
greener
And
over
to
here. I
add
swear it
fuel to the
is. I
fire,
swear
I'm
it
gonna tell
is.
you.
to
Come
I'm gonna
add
tell
on.
you
fuel to
right
the
now.
fire,
I'm gonna tell
Thunder
you right now.
Rosa then went on an interview and said that her number one a favorite opponent to face right now, and she name dropped her, would be Sasha Banks.
Let me
I
tell you right now.
will watch that
Let me tell
match.
you. I'm gonna tell you right now. First of all, I can't have. I'm sorry. I know it's Mercedes, but even I wouldn't want her to come in just immediately get a title shot. You gotta work like everybody else. Punk did it. Brian did it. You got to do it too, sweetheart. Now, but anyways, that aside,
Should
this
Yeah,
have
would
no
I
be
problem
co-signed
doing
that.
that
I
too.
co-signed
this
that,
would
bro.
be the biggest signing since Brian and Punk, bro. Like this is huge. This is huge. Sasha Mercedes is such a pioneer, particularly also for the women's revolution division. She was like at the forefront when it happened in WWE. I mean, and her coming into
I
AEW,
agree with
just
Pastor's
imagine the
comments.
matches. You already name dropped Thunder versus her, Chris Statlander versus. Oh, I'm foaming at the mouth. Just take my money. You know,
The dream matches
yeah,
that would happen.
you
Come on,
know,
come
Tony
on,
Khan is
Mercedes, just
sitting
come
there
on over,
saying, "Listen,
please.
Max MJF, I know you said that shit about the WWE guys, but this is Mercedes here. You think I'm gonna let this go?" WWE damn near killed her love for professional wrestling. She had to go out and find that shit again. You think she's not gonna want to come to AEW where all the talent is? Where like some of the biggest matches, she could be part of this thing. All Out? Where's she gonna debut? All Out? I predict she's coming to All Out. You're
I,
gonna
I
have
can.
her
Oh,
come
if
on
she
a big
does, I
show.
want to have a front row seat to that.
Yeah,
Oh, and I forgot you
yeah.
will be there,
Oh wait,
motherfucker.
is All Out going to be in San Antonio or no? It's going to be
No,
in
All
Chicago.
Out is
Chicago,
normally always in Chicago,
Son of
which
a
there
son of
bitch.
is
a
word that
bitch.
they want to switch the venue because they feel that Chicago is starting to be overused.
Yes.
But if they can at
For
least have one
come to
last run of
Dallas.
All Out in Chicago, I hope to
See,
be there. I
they
swear, I hope to
booked
Dallas,
it.
be
They
baby.
there.
booked it for Chicago. I think particularly for CM Punk because he was champion and he was going to have a big match over there. But if they change venues, then I don't think that's happening though. If they have it already set, I don't know if they're gonna do that. Maybe not. Who knows? But
and this is one of those things where again, where
you
there's a
know
lot of
WWE,
reports.
you know WWE doesn't want her to go there to
No,
All Out. You
no.
don't want
No.
her to debut at All Out, bro. It's over.
But this is what I'm saying, where there's a lot of reports coming out where apparently she was released 2 weeks ago. Her lawyers got involved.
Yeah,
if her lawyers got involved, they can probably waive the 30-day or 90-day
It's 90,
suspension,
yeah.
90-day no complete clause. I mean, if lawyers are involved in her
Watch her
contract,
come out at Forbidden Door.
bruh,
Nah, that's too soon. That's too soon. Nah,
don't play with me like that right now.
You're like Forbidden Door.
Don't toy with my emotions.
Mercedes Banks is all
Don't
in
toy
league.
with my emotions.
She's on the horizon when we get to like All Out or around the All Out season, and then you start seeing the signs. Then you know she's coming sometime. Just like how I did for Brian.
I agree. I will say one thing, and this and Javelin coined it, and I'm gonna reiterate it. This is the biggest signing next to Bryan Danielson, CM Punk. That's the level of Mercedes Martinez. I mean,
Mercedes Banks. Do you actually
Mercedes Banks?
Do you think? I mean, this is gonna be just this is just a shot at
Varnado is her last name. Excuse me, Varnado.
Oh, it's Varnado. So if she were to make an appearance on Ring of Honor, because I think Ring of Honor needs a little more attention.
She's too big for Ring of Honor.
Or okay.
Yeah, she can't.
She's too big, fam.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
she's too big
for that.
I disagree.
Although she could appear on Impact. I mean,
she could. She could.
Oh
God,
no. Dear God, no.
I know
she
you
doesn't want to
say
wrestle in
no,
front of 20 people.
But there have been people that would have been better in AEW bound. Personally, in my opinion, there's some signees that would have done a little bit better in AEW who have gone to Impact.
No,
so
I agree.
You can't say Impact's not on the table for this one.
No, I agree. But I feel like, and this is just me saying.
Okay, I'm gonna be real honest, Ringo. Nobody watches Impact. Like, let's be real.
Some people do, but not a lot of people do.
No one watches it. I'm sorry. If anything, you would have watched it when it was TNA back in the day. It's just no one watches that shit.
Yeah, but then TNA got burned to the ground.
That's true. Listen,
and that's why we have Impact.
It is what it is.
Agree.
I'm sorry. It is what it is. I love wrestling. I used to watch Impact, TNA, but I stopped because really it wasn't going nowhere. And I get it. It's a historically reputable company as a wrestling company, I guess, but no one cares about Impact. I'm going to keep it real. If she wants to come, I'll tell you what, if she just wants to wrestle and just for fun and just not even really care about really making an impact anywhere, then yeah, she'll go to Impact, she'll go to Japan, she'll go wherever she wants and wrestle. In the indies, hey, I'm not even going to get mad at that. But if she wants to revolutionize and make a statement and show everyone I am the boss, she's got to come to AEW. It's just
Mercedes Banks versus Jade Cargill.
Can she even?
That's all I want.
Can she even go by the boss anymore if she goes to another platform? Technically,
she can go by Big Boss.
Well, that's what I'm saying. This is where the legal team or whoever she has as a lawyer will be deciding the factors of her contract and of her exit strategy. I will tell you guys right now, when she signed to WWE, she was super young. Okay. She has literally worked her ass off in WWE. She's done it all in WWE. And honestly, she has been mistreated in WWE. If Sasha Banks wants to prove to herself and actually go have fun and actually put on a 60 classic or matches that she can be proud of,
oh my bad.
On God, she's going to AEW.
Okay, okay. I'm glad that we can do it like this. We can talk about how AEW, and Thunder Rosa's not having the best title run. Sasha Banks hasn't had a great title run
at all.
When she would get those titles, she would drop them. She did She did have one pretty lengthier time run as champion, but it didn't hit. It was her final run as champion when she lost it to fucking Bianca Belair at WrestleMania, right? And that was a decent run. It wasn't like a big run, right?
Hmm.
So, hey man, if she come in to AEW, listen, she's gonna get the title by next year.
I
It
agree.
should by next year,
I agree.
I
right?
There's no doubt about it.
I take that bet.
No doubt about it. But with that being said, there is so much happening in the world of wrestling. There's so much going on with AEW and WWE where literally anything can happen in the world of sports, of professional wrestling and sports entertainment. You got to do it both because one is entertainment and one is, you know, wrestling. But with that being said, that's all we have for the weekly for the breaking kayfabe. So, Splike, you know what the fuck to do. By the way,
Wait, Paige. Wait, we forgot about Paige.
oh shit, I totally forgot about Paige. Let's run it back. It's because
Let's run that.
It was all out of order. That's why I apologize.
Yeah,
The slide was
and plus
all
I
out of order.
uploaded there's a new I uploaded a new image to the slide actually, but that's for the other shit. So
Oh yeah, I got that one. That was already up.
all right,
That was
cool.
already up. So for and I apologize, but yes, our very own Paige. She
Paige here.
Paige here. She continuing that meme. She is being let go from WWE. Unfortunately, she again another one who signed with the company young. Did a note app and said July 7th will be the last day in WWE. I am so thankful and appreciate the opportunities that the company has given me. I will always be appreciative to. I forgot what she said. I can't find it anymore. Oh, she goes. I will always be true for the company that took in an 18-year-old British pale emo girl that didn't look like your average diva, giving me the chance of a lifetime, making me feel like a superstar. I know after my neck injury, taking me out in ring status, it was pretty hard to keep me around for as long as you did, and for that, I am thankful too. Thank you to WWE Universe. You guys are the most passionate group of fans I've ever seen. Hope you continue to stay on this journey with me. I think the toughest part, weirdly enough, is having to let the Paige name go, but Soraya is hell of a name. Kudos to my mom for that one. FYI, I'm not saying I'll never be in the ring. That day will most certainly come again, wherever the return may be. Thank you, WWE, Soraya.
So where does Saraya? Okay, besides her Twitch channel, because like she gets a lot anytime she goes live, she gets like a lot of views actually. Like, what is next for her? I mean, I haven't seen her in the ring in a long time. All she's been doing was being a manager actually for the past
Yeah.
4 or 5 years actually.
I
So
know I'm all about AEW, but rumor in the mill is that she is AEW bound because
Uh,
Brian Danielson and CM Punk coming back from like injuries as well as Edge and all them. She saw them as an inspiration,
Oh, for
and
sure.
yeah, like she really
I mean,
loved the fact that they came back from what she was pretty much dealing with. And yeah, she wants to go in. Uh, Also, they're saying that if she does go to AEW, she could be a manager for someone. I'm not sure who. I feel like I think the name was Tony Storm, which I don't think Tony Storm actually needs a manager. But regardless, it wouldn't hurt to have her in AEW because with her experience and everything she's dealt with, she could help out the women's roster.
this is might sound controversial, but I think she belongs in Impact Wrestling.
no,
Oh, really?
no,
Nobody
no,
watches Impact. No.
I know nobody
no,
watches
no, no.
Impact.
Hey, you
I
know
know
what?
they don't.
I
No,
don't
no, 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 no,
co-sign
no,
it. I
no, no,
don't
no,
co-sign
no,
the
no. I'm gonna
impact
say it
though.
like this: Styles may be on the right side, and let me tell you why.
Preach.
Paige, she's Paige, but she's not Sasha Banks. I'm sorry,
It is.
she's not. She's not
Oh,
Sasha.
I agree.
Here's
So
my
I agree.
thing. We have to start treating AEW like the elite roster that it is. And
it is.
and
It's not.
and
It is.
and,
It
and
is.
one thing that we have to remember is elite stands for it's the elite of the elites. And one thing that I'm noticing a lot is, for example, there's been a lot of Adam Cole hate online. Why? Because the veil of Adam Cole of him being amazing is starting to wane off from NXT because now he's no longer a big fish in a small pond. He's a big fish in an entire ocean filled with big fish. and you're starting to see Adam Cole for who he is, and you can see a lot of people not liking him because whether he can't talk or the baby is getting old, whatever you want to call it, people are already starting to sour on him. You look at Keith Lee, you look at Swerve, you look at all the other guys. There's a lot of superstars. There's a lot of wrestlers out there.
Again, we're not saying Adam Cole can't wrestle.
I'm not saying either.
His promo skills need to go up. That's it.
But what I'm saying is, you can only go out there and go Adam Cole, baby, for so long until you can finally be like, what else you got?
Well, I'm gonna put it like this. I don't know what the fuck those motherfuckers are smoking.
I agree.
I need to stay away from that shit. I'm enjoying the Adam Cole baby. I love his music. I do it every time he comes out. I don't get bored of it. I don't get tired of it.
You want to watch at home?
If you're tired of it, bitch, stop tweeting, delete your account, or do something else with it. Move on. Go to WWE where you see the same matches every single week.
SummerSlam.
Oh yeah,
Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar's just coming back. The freaking part timer.
Shit, I was like, oh man. And then part
both
of
already old men coming out to the ring. They're gonna be fighting with their walkers and crutches and canes.
Jesus Christ! I was like,
Brock's gonna come in a wheelchair, rolling down the ramp.
Apparently, Ric Flair's gonna be wrestling again. I'm like, what?
You know, Sweaty, people are saying, there was a time where Randy Orton and John Cena, they were having their matches over and over again. It kind of got old, but you know what? I would kill to see that right now over this shit.
But you know what? It just comes to show that WWE doesn't have anything other than it's like Brock versus Roman is their fail safe, their break the glass moment, because Cody's out for 9 months, Randy's out for pretty much the rest of the year apparently. Who else is out injured? Like their big names are out injured, and now you have Riddle that had a match with Roman that was all right. It was pretty good from what I've heard. But now it's Roman versus Brock for the 8th time at a pay-per-view. They've had
actually it's 9, I believe.
Is it 9?
I think it's the 9th time. It's the 9th time.
But they fought multiple times. They're always the main event of a pay-per-view. They've been the main event too many times for a pay-per-view.
Actually, I think it's 3 years in a row.
If anything, it was marketed at WrestleMania as the greatest match of all time.
Mm-hmm.
That was honestly the worst match of all time. I was like, we were watching that match. I was so bored. I was like, how many times are we going to see a Superman punch, a spear?
I think I actually fell asleep.
That's all they do. That's what we're gonna see. That's
honestly, this probably will be controversial, but anytime I see Riddle in the ring, this motherfucker can wrestle. I have said that since the first time I watched him. I like his. I love his gimmick. I
was the one who never liked him.
Yeah, you're the one. But I love this gimmick. I wish he would put on some damn shoes. But this dude could fucking wrestle. I'm just like, why don't you just build him up instead? Actually, I mean, have him do a fucking heel turn. But his.
I think they're going to save that for Randy.
Well, yeah, they're going to. Riddle's been getting built up pretty well, especially since he's been teamed up with Randy. Riddle's been making a name for himself.
Yeah, Riddle has been riding the coattails of Randy.
Randy's been pushing Riddle. Yeah, Randy's been helping with that push a lot, and of course he's been having good matches against the Brotherhood or the Familyhood. I don't know.
So
Bloodline, I think that was it.
I mean, Bloodline. Thank you. But anywho, WWE has so many people that they can push, and they don't. They just resort back to the old toys. It's like, no, you got.
I was about to use the toy
new talents. You got these new people. Push them. Show us what they can do. But no, what do? They're fail safe. Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. Bullshit.
Oh my god! What are we gonna do? Hire Brock's ass back. Get his ass back here.
What's Brock doing? He's on vacation. Get his ass
back. We need him versus Roman one more time for this SummerSlam. It's gonna be huge. Let's make it break.
So stupid. Stupid.
Fire everybody else.
That is it for Breaking Kayfabe. We went through all the topics, all of the good shit. Splike,